going on, guys? It is your boy, Johnny Cage Banger, and I got a new series coming on to you guys right now. So basically, this month, July, I'm gonna be basically showing you guys how to make your perfect beat. And when I say perfect, I don't mean that it's like it's perfect, everything is perfect, but it's like how you want the beat to sound. I'm gonna basically show you how to do that shit, basically. And I'm emphasizing basic every time to show you that there's nothing really difficult or advanced about how to make a beat, how you want it to sound. So this episode is gonna be the first episode, and it's gonna be about mixing. So how to get your perfect mix when you creating a beat, and that includes effects and everything with that. That's gonna be in the mixing also. So this is gonna be in this video. So getting into it, the first thing that I did was pull up a melody. So this is the melody with nothing on it. So that sounds pretty good for the most part, but I wanted it to have a dark sound. I was going for that dark Travis Scott sound, like how he raps on his beats. So I wanted to bring it at a lower octave without really messing with the pattern. So gross beat is good for that half speed. It brings it basically to the half speed of what it was playing. So that's when you get this. And everybody should have gross beat. I'm pretty sure everybody has gross beat. And this is like a hack that all producers use. They use it with samples and all that. And then as far as the EQ, taking out the bass. So how you take the bass out of an instrument or a melody or whatever that was. It's my iPhone. I think it's messing with my mic. But how you do that, all you want to do is come here to the band type 1. It's right here. And this is just you open up parametric EQ. So we're going to take the bass out, click, drag it down to a high pass. Band order, turn that down to a steep 8. And then you can drag it however far back you want to do it. I usually do it at 120. I learned this on Busy Work Beats. So if you have seen this already, this is where I got it from. But you can really pretty much drag it anywhere you want to. You really want to mix. The key to your mix, this is what I should have said in the fucking beginning. The key to your mix is leveling. So it's not really about doing all this shit in this precise sniper, fucking EQing, and then got Maximus and Addison and all this shit. No. The only thing you need is a little bit of parametric EQ and cutting that shit up and down. You see, I got it turned up, but it's really low, and the VST is not all the way turned up. So it's just leveling this whole thing. But you take the bass out because you want the bass to be from your 808 and the kick, not from the melody. So that's how you get that. So let's play it now. You see how it's not showing up right here? That's because when I play my 808, so let's just say I throw, well, we can just play it right here. So let's go to the 808, any of them. You see, it's not over here at all. I cut that out because I want my melody to be like in here. I don't want it to be here. So of course it got a little tail. And then with my 808, don't smoke backwoods. In my 808, you just cut the same thing like you did here, but you do the exact opposite. Okay. You do the exact opposite. So all you would have to do, low pass, high pass, low pass. High is going to be up here. Low is going to be here. Even though the lows and the subs is here, and a lot of the higher sound is here, the higher frequencies, you still doing it like that. It's like a Greenland, Iceland thing. And you just bring it heavier. This is all just from your ear. So imagine if I just cut this shit off. You hear that shit? put this back home. See that? See, it's already, you know what I'm saying, virtually gone. But you can just do it however you want to do it, and then the more you drag it, it's gonna go into that high pass. See that? Even though this is a low pass filter going over, the high pass is up here, low pass is down here as far as using this thing. So just remember that. So right there is good. And then you just cutting this shit up and down. So let's just play a little bit of the whole joint. And then I got a little panning, and let me explain this right here. So when you pan an instrument, panning is basically making it go from one ear to the other. So I have it on this to the right and this one to the right. But you can view based off of this right here. So let's just do this. So you see that, and it'll show you how far something is to the left or how far something is to the right. But you just want to do that a little bit so it's not just crowding the beat. You really don't want everything to be hidden all at one time. That's why you do little things like swing in the 808s and swing in the percussions and all that. And then you can pan a lot of this stuff too. And that's basically not having everything just be straight up the middle and it's just crowding the beat. So you just give things a little bit of pan. See, I got the smallest bit of pan right here. And this is just, I'm pretty sure it's really not even a big deal. But for me, I'm such a stickler for shit like that. For the mix to be good, I do little dumb shit like that. And then just turning it up and turning it down. So let's just hear the melody. So it's the same mix for both of them as far as the parametric EQ. I have a shortcut of that, and this if you got my the YouTube Perfect kit, I got that right here. The melody went to no bass, and then the master. This is the fucking key right here. This is how you gonna determine how your mix gonna sound. It's the master with no bleeding. So basically, none of your stuff is gonna be. You know how when you just cut FL on and you start using shit, it sounds really weird. You don't get to turn your shit up because it like punches through everything else. You just want to replace that limiter that they have with a soft clipper. That's all this is right here. It's just soft clipper. All you gotta do is go click it and put it in, and you don't have to do nothing else to it. You don't gotta fuck with it. Let me get that out of here. You don't have to fuck with the soft clippers right here. Like they got a bunch of shit, I'm sure. However, you can fuck with this thing, but just leave it. I leave it, and then this allows you to basically turn up. I know I'm running all around, but just stay with me. This allows you to turn up stuff like your kick. You can turn that all the way up, and it won't be punching through a lot of the other instruments. It'll just be thumping the kick. That's it. It won't be like, you know what I mean when you use the fucking limiter. And if you're new, you know what I mean also. So with the melody, what I wanted to do was give it the dark feel, but I didn't want them both to kind of have the same feel to it. You know what I mean? I wanted some dark and I wanted some light, but I wanted them both to go together without contradicting each other as far as the melody. So I got half step for this one, and then I threw the triple step. Is that what it's called? Where did I put the triple step? Oh, right, I put it on this one, and that's another piece of the melody also. Where's that shit at? It's right here. So let's highlight this. So that's the whole melody. So what I wanted to do was make those not contradict without it all just being just one, straight sound. So that's when you mess with the octaves, and that's gonna be in my other video. But using the gross beat, so this is what this sounds like without it. Oops. And that sounds awful. So just throw a gross beat, just fuck with this stuff. This is in the momentary. So momentary, slow triplet. And this one is half step also. And so you got half step, slow triple, and that's gonna give you the whole feel. And then you just want to turn up what needs to be turned up, and turn down what needs to be turned down. So if I put this regular, see how low that sounds? It sounds really low compared to when you turn it all the way up. So what did I have at 2.6? And that's not nothing like it has to be 2.6. That's just what I did it to for my ear. So it sounds good. So now you have it turned up and it can flow with everything else without going too high or being too low where you can't hear it. 808 and kick, you can turn this up however loud you want to turn it up because it won't kind of overdo itself. Computer can't take it, but you see that it's way over the 0 dB, but it's still not going too dumb where it's like destroying the whole beat. So you just do that. The soft clipper lets you do that. Soft clipper is the way to fucking go. Turn shit up, turn shit down. You can be over 0 dB. I know 808 Mafia, they do theirs to 3. They turn their shit up. Their mixing is pretty good. All they do is fucking level. That's what everybody do. The key for this tutorial is level. The code word is fucking Jamaica. And so, anyway, being able to turn your stuff up and turn your stuff down, it gives you full control of the beat. So when you messing with the perks, like, so let's go to the kick and the 808 pattern. So it's two things that you have to worry about when it comes to leveling. Your channel leveling and your mixer leveling. Those are two different volumes. So you can have this turned all the way down and have it turned all the way up in here and vice versa. So what you want to do is turn your kick or turn your 808, whichever one needs to be higher, however high you want it, however hard you want it to hit. You want to turn that up. So you see I got all kind of stuff messed around with in here, and I have it in here too. Those aren't corresponding. Those are just, this is one level, and this is one volume, channel volume, and then this is another one. This is the volume for in the mixer. You can turn it up double loud or double low or however you want to do it. So I turn my kick all the way up. As you can see, all of them is turned up, and compared to, oh, it's this one. Compared to, that's weak. Then you can still turn it down however you want to. Like I didn't want it hitting too hard, but I want it hitting hard. So this is turned all the way up. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But you know what I mean? So that's pretty much how that goes. And you just turn this shit up, turn this shit down. Got my 808 turned up pretty high compared to if I just had it regular. That's weak. Now it's hitting. And that's just, you see that? You don't have to fucking go and fucking EQ and try to get this shit hitting hard. You just have to turn the shit up. That's it. Like, it be blowing my mind. People like, how do you mix? How do you mix? And I literally tell them, turn the shit up, turn the shit down. And they can't fathom that shit because they, you know what I mean? They ain't never been told. They just ignorant to this shit. Motherfuckers ain't helping them. But you got your boy. And I can make beats with the best of them, boy. I swear to God. It's just turning this shit up and turning this shit down. Now, with the percussion, this is a really touchy subject because percussions in the beat can literally make or break it. Well, everything in the beat can make or break it. But if you put bad percussions in the beat, you will have that shit sounding horrible. So let's go into the hi-hats and all that shit. Oh, my snare also has. So let's just do the snare and all that shit. We can actually come here for that. You see that? So it's so much. Don't worry. I'm gonna get into the pattern when I talk about patterns in the next episode. So just I know you like, bro. Show that pattern, bro. Fuck what you talking about. Show that pattern. I got you. I promise you. But it's the same thing though. Turning stuff up and turning stuff down. So you see how I got the open hat, the Travis open hat, which is actually turned up, or that's normal in here compared to how everything else is kind of turned down and turned up. Um, the Travis snare is turned up. My hi hats. That's another thing with the hi hats. I'm gonna get in this with the pattern video, but giving it the time shift, and that's basically shifting it so you really not having everything go straight up the middle. I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. Yep, did the same thing with my percussions, giving it the time shift and everything with your mix. Excuse me. Everything with your mix has to do with the video. I mean, not the not the fucking video, with the presentation of how you doing it. So you don't just want everything straight up the middle and just hitting all at one time. So you want to be able to enjoy when that open hat rolls into the snap. So you hear that? That's the flavor. That's the seasoning. That's the pepper. You know what I'm saying? You want everything to be hidden perfectly, but you also don't want it to be busting your fucking ears open like how that just was. You really want it to be subtle and you want it to roll because the big noise is coming from your drums, correct? You don't want big noise coming. It can come from your snare also. That's depending on how you want it to go. And that's just turning the snare up however you want to turn it up. So I have my snare turned up just 0.2. It's not even wanging hard. But you see, it's just a little bit, if not exactly on 0 dB, and it's turned up just a tad bit. You know what I mean? Let me see if I have it turned up in here. Yeah, and I have it turned up in here also. So that's just how you get it to wang. You get your stuff to wang by leveling it. A lot of producers will tell you if you ask them, and if they fucking tell you, just leveling your stuff and turning it up. But the key to that shit, like I was saying, is the soft clipper. Take off the fucking limiter, put the soft clipper on. Don't worry about this stuff right here. This is nothing. This is just me chopping up the Flame Vox. What did it sound like? Flame from fucking Street Fighter. That's all that was. Um, that's it. That's literally it. That's what I did for all this stuff. The parametric EQ shit. That shit was like, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Johnny Cage Banger. Peace. Nah, hold on, not peace though. I'm glad you guys coming to my videos. I'm glad you guys supporting. I appreciate y'all so much. I just want to get this shit out to y'all with quality over quantity. I'm not trying to drop 1,000 videos and it just be worthless shit. When I drop a video, it's shit for you. You know what I'm saying? It's real game. You know, I'm not just giving you game for views. I'm not doing this shit for views, bro. I'm doing this shit to provide information. That's why I started. So I'm not a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a tutorial that's just gonna give you fucking videos for dumb shit or shit that you can just, you know what I'm saying, somebody else can just tell you like really quick or whatever. It's other people that you watch. I want to give you shit that these niggas not telling you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to be the fucking number one YouTuber on YouTube. I'm just here to get free game, bro. Boy, Johnny Cage banger. And hop on PSN and get your ass whooped too. That'll be in the description also. Peace.